Alright, welcome back to another Solo Milk. We're continuing playing Outer Worlds here. You know, that bothers me. I'm gonna switch that. Hello, corporate guard. You know, the way he's sitting, he looks really sus to be a guard. Alright, okay, so that's doors for buildings you can't enter, I guess. Oh shit. Bypass shunt. Bit cartridge. So bits are money, I guess, right? Yeah. Yeah. I should be selling off some of this shit, though. Or I could break it down for parts. That is, I guess, the decision I have to make. Resident.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
I'm just gonna check something real quick. Ah, there you go. All right.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another zero G.
Hello.
I don't know you.
Well, that's a great way to start the conversation.
We don't welcome trouble. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
God damn it, that's gonna come up on the recording. I'm sorry for you. Just 1 second. All right.
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand, but you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Fair enough.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Coming right up.
Okay. Do you got non-alcoholic drinks? All right. That's how much? Oh shit, I don't got a lot of sell. I don't know about selling weapons. Probably isn't the best place to be doing this, but ooh, that apple juice sells for a decent amount. I think I'll buy. I have to be careful with my money in this, I think. I have a decent amount of food. Yeah, hell no, I'm only buying one, bro. Oh, there's this.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to
There's a
recite
sell
company
junk.
slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's Choice.
Oh my god, so enthusiastic. Let
Coming right up.
me sell my junk to her. Oh, nice. I have no idea what my junk was, but crap.
Plague got you
Keep
feeling
doing that.
woozy? Get your...
Yeah.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
Okay.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Go ahead.
Let's see, anything else I can ask you? Yeah. Oh, that just goes into... Wait. Oh, restaurant. Not gendered. Very progressive. Bruh. That's not a very, nice toilet. Hopefully it extends or some shit. Ooh. I could pick into that if I wanted. Interesting. Alright. Don't worry, I don't got corona. What's down here? Oh, this is like where she lives and shit. That's dope that they have that here. I'm not gonna steal from her. Especially not when she's right here. So, is there like a map? Oh, cool, yeah. General store. Oh, cool.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Alright.
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Alright.
Music to my ears.
What are you selling, bro? Holy fuck. Impact hammer? Revolver. Oh. Bruh. 160? I could technically afford that. Technically. Now, I can just, get rid of some of these extra things I don't plan on using. Oh, what the? Oh, no, that's what I'm wearing. Okay, then go to the buy. Is it worth it to get this revolver? Special effect bleed, knockback. Oh, cool. I could buy some of that fucking armor that they've got. What the heck? Like a fucking helmet here. Standard troop. What? Range weapon mod. Okay. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it. Alright. Revolver bot. Dawn gun done it. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
Corporate troops. What's this? This the church?
Hey there, Mary.
Oh.
Don't see you around here too
Well, it
often.
says resident. That's disrespectful.
I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
But I'll fucking
What?
gap you
No,
if you are.
no.
You.
And I resent the accusation.
Yeah, bro, you shouldn't. Dude, this bitch comes in here and just starts insulting you. What's up, bro?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Bro, this guy's dope as hell.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the
Bro, can I
town,
have this guy's
you'd best be
companion?
cautious.
He's got a sick-ass last name.
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you.
Hit me up.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Yeah.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Fair enough, I guess. That seems... I ain't ran this guy. He's dope.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alright, Mr. Vicar. Let's go looking after we shoot this place up. No, I'm not gonna do that. The cannery, eh?
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Damn, bro. He's just trying to have a smoke. There no secretary here. Not gonna be that still right there, but nice elevator music.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Parvati, eh?
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Oh. Hello.
Seems we've got a guest.
Hello.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but
You look
notice you are
shady
not
AF.
in uniform. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Yeah.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him.
Oh, that's great.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Yeah, what is
I
it?
am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I'll try.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
I'll probably have to make a decision.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers.
Yeah.
We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Well, I hope so.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Hell yeah, bro.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Yeah, companions. Okay. Let's go, bro. So can I like manage her inventory? Oh yeah, I can. Do I know what she's good at or something? Oh, here we go. She's a bit more melee focused. Okay. I'll still give her the assault rifle just so maybe does a little bit more damage up there.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
Sure.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
Bruh, it's alright.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear.
Yeah.
It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
Oh.
All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Wonder if that's that.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders or
I need that
worse.
power, though.
I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Yeah.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Fair enough. Am I really that tired? Like, it doesn't look like I'm that tired. Come on, exit. Trying to be a respectable human being and close the door. Thank you. I guess I do have a couple things I could do. Oh, companion quest, bro. He could join us. Oh my god. He runs a barber shop. Landing pad. Super. Okay. I wonder, like, that's a botanical lab. That's the vicar. Okay, so that's like the active quest I'm tracking. Like, this isn't restricted. Nope. Hey, bro.
You're some sort of freelancer?
Hell yeah, bro. Let's see. Can I track it? There you go. Here we go. Yeah, she's right here. Listen, man, I'm gonna need that payment from you.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Damn.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart.
Oh, well.
Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Bruh.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us.
Oh, that's why the desk
I'm pretty
is
shocked
empty.
his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family.
Hmm?
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time
Oh,
of death.
what the fuck?
I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Well.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Bruh. Yeah.
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
God damn.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me.
Jeez, man, poor
Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Damn, man. Poor Eugene. Ooh, looks like there's a guy in the bar here. Oh no, this is the bar. This is, I imagine, the barber? Oh no, this guy's
Yes,
just
Mr.
sick.
Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Bruh.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows.
I'm gonna heal your ass.
He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh.
Bro,
Wow.
I'm gonna save your ass.
First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Don't pay my ass, dude.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Alright, will do, bro.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to.
Fair enough.
Reed would have wrote me up.
Oh, fuck
Constable
that
would have
guy.
locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Alrighty, I'll save your ass, bro.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy.
Bro, why you snooping?
I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all.
Oh
Can't
my
reach out to
God.
corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Bruh, what do you... Bro, what do you say, companion?
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh, damn.
I don't rightly know.
Oh.
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Well, I was hoping to get your opinion on this old man here. Oh, damn, murder. Huh. Okie doke. That's already, like, decreased slightly, like... They have! Okay, so I am already facing a bit of... So food takes a while, but I am... Okay. Oops. Yeah. That, I guess I should just go back to my ship and sleep? If it's... Wow, it's gonna be that punishing. Yikes. I'd prefer if it was a bit, like, halfways a bit more, but, so you really gotta keep that up high. Alright, let's just run back to the ship. Or I could finish... I mean, I'm not in combat. You know what? Fuck it. Well, I'm out here, so I might as well go talk to this guy on the platform. But, Mr. Ludwig Miller.
When I...
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Sorry, bro.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Sorry, what?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Yeah, I guess I'll stand with the resistance. Yeah.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Yeah, bro. Give me some money, bro.
They have sent a scout. Prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
Bro, this guy's fucking...
This scout must
crazy
not
sick.
be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Yeah.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. Alright. This last person, the fees Conrad, there you are.
Had your rations yet?
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Chill, bro.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax.
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Interesting.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague.
Oh my god, bro.
By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Well, I'm not mentioning shit to Silas, bro. That brother doesn't need to know shit. At least at the moment.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Thanks, bro.
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go back to my ship and sleep. Don't know if I want to tell him Jack. The fuck is that? Well, that's near where I crashed, isn't it? Wonder if enemies respawn and shit. They probably do to an extent. Oh, crap.
Incoming! We made it!
Shit. Yeah, you took a decent amount of damage from that, though. Oh no, they killed a bunch of people. Okay. Goddamn. Alright. Well, is there any... Hold on.
Sure.
Oh, okay, I can... What does X do?
Gotcha. Heading back.
Oh, okay, hold returns her to me. I don't know what X does, but
Oh, wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
thanks, bro. That's my ship.
Damn marauders are out of control.
What's up, Lucetta?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Yeah. Alright.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
How are my weapons looking? Pretty alright. Oh yeah. So that's what I got. So I can pick some of her abilities. Okay, so she's got engineering, persuade, lockpick. No, I want her to be defensive. Yeah, mixed is fine. But I don't really want her getting in there at the moment. I don't want her to die. So where do I go to bed is the question. Like where do I sleep? Bruh. Do I have to get this shit before I can sleep? Oh my god. That's gonna be pretty brutal, actually. Sealed. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn.
What can I do for you? Goodbye.
Okay, I think I'm probably gonna race to that fucking thing to get the... Because if I can only sleep on my ship, right? That's one of the rules of this difficulty. God damn. Okay. Let's switch this. Well, you know, hopefully I'm gonna try to find a place to sleep in the city. Hopefully they got something. Ooh, what's this over here? Oh, hello.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Fuck. No, wait. Oh my god, where's my last autosave? Oh my god. Please. Okay. Okay, this is not bad. Oh wait, let's still talk to Silas, okay.
What can I do? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Okay.
Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer, brochures 1 through 5. Courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No, I'm looking for somewhere to sleep. Oh, I can't sleep here. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can only sleep on your ship. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to hightail to complete this mission here. First, let's go talk to the vicar. And change to... yeah.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Mystic, bro.
Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance. Please get it. What would you like to discuss?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze.
Space
Usually
skip,
either
I guess.
deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Miss Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
What would you like to discuss? They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Alright.
What would...
Oh, level up. Nice. Tab skill points. 10 available. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna dump a bunch into this, hoping that, you know, there we go. Put some into that, even though I want to put some into guns. No, I'm gonna not do that yet. Ooh. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna check something.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
All right. I mean, I don't see a particular way I can go about actually sleeping right now, so unless I completely am dumb and missed it on the ship, but think I should just try to get on up and finish this so I can open up shit on my ship. And I can't save, can I? No, I can't. So we have to be a little bit careful here. Wasn't there a robot thing behind here? Well, what is that? Oh, this thing. Got him. Yeah, just get out of here. I'm done killing you. Bro, you guys got like marauders right outside your town, bro.
I'm ready for this.
Got him. Got him. Assault rifle. Was there 3 there? I didn't see. Maybe that first explosion got more than I thought. Oh shit. Let's try to sneak up. Do some big damage.
Huh?
Got him. Wrecked. I see. Oh, is she wrecking? She can wreck? Oh, no, okay, no, she isn't.
That's the last of them.
Oh my god. That guy got freaking torn apart. Is there a bed in here that I can just like pop into? No. Can't break into there. Oh, nice apple juice. Take some food. Here, let me eat and drink. I'm gonna take a little bite. So my stats aren't freaking nothing. Ooh. Yeah, why not?
That was quick.
Light assault rifle. Bolter pistol, okay. Oh yeah, so yeah, this it's reduced, but oh, that's dope. This does do less. What is it though? Skill long guns. Magazine size, heavy, light. Oh, that's an energy pistol, dope. I think I'm gonna keep that up. Maybe the light is heavy, but I don't really want to share all that. So yeah. More guys up ahead here. Emerald Vale Community Center. Whoa! Thank you. Oh, Barvati. Oh shit. Heal up, heal up. Whew. Whew. Shit, that goes through ammo fast. Damn. These residents got fucked up. Yeah, I think I'll come back and explore this a bit later. I'm just a bit worried about sleep. So it's not decreasing too fast. But still kind of worried about it. Oh shit. Bunch of dead ass marauders here. Oh, bed. No, I can't sleep. It's unfair. Nice extra energy cells. Oops. Okay. So, it doesn't make sense to me. They like specify you can only sleep in your ship. So sleeping in a mechanic in the other difficulties, like I don't get why limiting your like I guess it's kind of a difficulty thing. You gotta run back to your ship, but like it's kind of dumb if they've got beds placed everywhere that you could use on other difficulties.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm gonna put my gun away.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Alright.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Fair enough.
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
Alright. Let's go try to solve this issue. Though, I don't know, they got a nice little community out here, bro. Seems kind of rude.
Oh gosh. It's so pretty.
Big true. Alright.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater.
Man, I don't want to help that guy, but like, I also need my bed.
I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing
Bro, I'm
a
about to
hero
do
would
that.
do. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Alright. I think we'll end the episode there, and see you guys next time.